Vallo, do you like beer? Do you like beer? Good boy. Hey YouTube, this is the Tipsy Knitter and it's my brew day. I am one day late. It's heavy homebrew Thursday for me, but I am brewing my English mild for the SJporr challenge. And well, actually I'm not brewing it yet, but let's see. I got my stuff kind of set up here and my candy. And if it looks like there's like a little spot on my forehead, it's because I was using this headlamp. And I had it on my head earlier because all my brew stuff is in the closet and I couldn't see what was going on. And then I found out that for reading on the side of my brew bucket, for like reading the level of the water, this thing is great. You just like shine it in on the top and then you can see like the exact level of the water instead of me like trying to get it all figured out. So come along with me today and hopefully we can have a little fun, drink a little beer, and at the end of the day, brew a beer as well. Yes. Oh, maybe I wasn't even recording. I wasn't recording before. Great. Well, I wanted to show you my notebook with all my beautiful calculations. I'm modifying a recipe from my my brew book here, and so I've been kind of doing a bunch of calculations, and I've got some different grains that are going to go into the British mild, and yeah, I've just got it. I'm on to the second page already of my teeny tiny notebook. Maybe I should get a bigger notebook, but I don't know, maybe not. Let's see what temperature we're at. Ooh. We should be about ready to mesh. This is my amazing thermometer. Yeah, we're ready. Okay, I'm gonna dump in all my grains and then I'll get back with you pretty soon. So here's my grains, and I thought I should show you them before I dumped them in. I think I'm not gonna use the sock this time, and I'm gonna try to do what I did last time, which was like pour it through my other brew bucket to get it into the sock later when I'm sparging. I think that's gonna work out better because I don't know, I just like the idea of the grains being free to roam inside the pot, and that makes sense, right? Happier grains are more free to roam, and yeah. Anyway, there they are. They look nice. I'm mashing in right now, and these grains are like the most amazing smelling grains I think I've ever brewed with. So I wanted to show you this because last time I had a couple comments about it on my first brew day video, and when I am mashing in, I put my pot, my entire gigantic pot, in the oven, and that's a recommendation from this book called Brew Better Beer, and I got this from my cousin for Christmas, and we've used it so much. It's such a great book, but it has all kinds of great advice in it, and basically says, you know, if you're doing these smaller homebrew batches on your stove, which I am, in order to maintain a temperature, it's hard to do it on the range, right? And so she recommends putting it in the oven, and so my oven is set, I don't know if you can see this, but, can I change it? Yeah. So it's set on 170, and, I think I just deleted my timer. Oh, I gotta go fix that. Okay, so I fixed my timer, but, yeah, so I was saying that I put it in the oven, and then I just check it at about 15-minute increments through the hour, and I'm mashing this in at like 155, right around there, to try to get a little bit of a nicer mouthfeel on it, and hopefully it will turn out great. I asked my husband if I should split the batch, and the answer, and try to do like two on the stove at the same time and with different hops. And the answer was a resounding no. So he said that every single time he's seen anyone try to do that, it's gotten messed up. So I'm not going to try it because I don't want to mess this up very bad. At least if I don't think it's competition worthy, I'd at least like to have a beer that is enjoyable to drink. And the brew day, I'd rather have a calm brew day as well. So hopefully that's what we end up having. Today I am gonna drink this while I brew. I've never had it before. It's a New Belgium heavy melon, and it's a watermelon lime ale. And I bought it because it had a watermelon, and the lime seems to have snuck in on the bottom as extra bonus. So here it is. I poured it, I guess, 2 minutes ago or so, and I poured it rather aggressively. No head, really no head, but a little bit. So 5%. I don't know. I think I got it at Trader Joe's. It was cheap, and we're just gonna. Oh, are you still recording? Yeah. We're just gonna see how it tastes here. It smells. Oh, I just got some on my nose. Oops. Doesn't smell watermelon-y at all. It smells just kind of grainy, corny. Smells like a Bud Light, I guess, or something like that. Oh, you definitely get the watermelon on the taste, though. And the lime, too, actually. So it's got like a citrus back to it. The lingering taste at the end is kind of hops and lime, citrus, and cucumbers, too. A lot of cucumber, which that kind of goes right along with the melon, I think. Yeah, it does taste a little bit like watermelon. It's very refreshing, pretty, just finishes really, watery. It has a watery mouthfeel, and it finishes rather watery as well. Not my fave, but that's okay. It's good to have something to drink. Did I say tomatoes? Tastes like tomatoes too.
Hey, top global beers right now. Heavy Melon, #1.
Where's that?
On Untappd. You want to take a film of it and say something about that?
Yeah? Show me.
It's on the right side.
Oh! Top global beers? That's advertisement. That beer is not good. Oh yeah, top global beer in this kitchen. So I just realized that I haven't even gotten my sparge water together, and I've got less than a half an hour to get it figured out. So I guess I gotta do that. Check this out. I needed to measure out 2.75 gallons of sparge water, and then you just shine this in, and can you see it? And I don't know if you can see the level, but I can see the level. It's exactly right there. So yeah, I just shine it towards the back, and you will probably already know that, but it's working pretty good. Right now it's like at 153 or so. So I guess I'll stir it, see where it's at, and then probably put it right back in the oven right away. And this stuff smells amazing. 2 hop additions. That's it. I'm gonna have one early on, one later on, and that's it. And it's gonna be fantastic because the last couple of beers I've brewed have been like heavily hopped IPAs, and they've just had like 4 additions of like multiple hops every time, and you had all kinds of measuring out to do. And this is just great. It's like the best thing ever. So I'm excited. And I also have pellet hops because we don't have whole hops at our homebrew store in town. But that's okay. I don't care. It's gonna work out fine. Alright, I'm getting ready to sparge, and I am heating my mash up to 170. I think 170. Yeah, I better check on that. And I'm gonna do the same thing that I did last time, which was I've got this hairband set up with my bucket, and it's 1.75 gallons in that, and then this is like a 2-gallon bucket, and so it should hold it all, but I'm going to pour it into here so I get all my grains in this bag, And then I'm going to do something called soak sparging, I think, at first. I'm going to soak my bag in this bigger pot of water. And then I think I'm going to put it on the little sieve down there. Sieve down there. And then, what am I going to do? Then I'm going to actually sparge with the rest of it. This little kettle filled with water. And so it's kind of going to be two different sparge methods. And I'll probably squeeze on it a little bit too, because that's how I roll. Up next is Wicked Grove hard cider with Robot Koozie! I should talk about this a little bit more. Wicked Grove is a cheap Aldi knockoff of, shoot, I can't remember what's the regular one called, babe? Wicked Grove and Angry Orchard, yeah. Okay, so this is the lingonberry flavor. No, elderflower flavor. We got it in this big pack of, I think, 24 or 12 pack, I think, actually. And this is my least favorite kind, but the green apple is awesome, and the regular is awesome. And this is pretty good, too. And, yeah, Aldi, great beer, low prices. Check it out today. It sounds like I'm peeing, but I'm not. I've got my grains all in this big bag. I poured it in here, and then I swished a little water in the pot and poured the rest of the grains through, and then now I'm just lifting it up and letting it all, as much as I can, or as much as I can tolerate, go out and into the bucket here, so I can put this aside, the bucket aside, and then I will use, obviously, my grains for sparging. So now I poured on my little kettle over this, which I took out and drained from there. And so I've got quite a bit going on. It looks pretty clear running out of it, so that's good. That's a good sign for me. And I have taken my soaked grains, or grain water, and then my sparged grain water was going into the soaked, the same kettle as the soaked, and I've combined it back with my original from when I took the grains and put them all into that sock. And oh, they're down here resting for a little bit, and anything that comes off will go into this bucket down here, and then I'll take this and I'll put it in here kind of before it starts. But now we've got wort and we're starting to boil, so I am going to put the top on so my beer isn't naked. It looks nice though, doesn't it? Nice color. Very pretty. And I wanted to take a second and do a couple shout outs and do some huge thank yous to, in my opinion, huge YouTube stars that are really important to me and have been doing really cool stuff and have given me shout outs or have just supported me along the way. And this is my second homebrew video, and just this past week, a couple days ago, Rock On Beer Blog mentioned me in his F It Friday, and I was actually one of the first people to watch the video. It was so cool. I didn't even know it was coming, so that was great. Thank you so much. And then let's see who else. Not On Sundays Brewing, and I'll link all these people too. Not On Sundays is one of the very first subscribers that I had, and he is, Rock On Beer Blog is out of Amsterdam. He lives there now. And then Not On Sundays, I think he's kind of in the Atlanta area. And then yeah, so check him out. He's super funny, and he's doing cool traveling for business a lot of the times, and he just brews such a crazy array of different beers. So Not On Sundays, you're amazing. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you Rock On Beer Blog, and also thank you so much to Clements Homebrew. It was so cool to have you message me and to be a part of this with you and to watch your videos and to know that I'm a part of this too. So you guys are great. Thanks very, very much. I feel so flattered, and I feel I just feel really that that people are actually watching out there, and that I can be a part of the BrewTube community. Okay, we're on the boil, and we've got 2 minutes to my first. It is time to add my next tops. So now I've got, how many minutes? Shoot, I can't remember. Let's see, 20, beta, alpha, beta, gamma. Oh, wait, 40 minutes in. So I've got 20 more minutes of my boil after this. And, oh, be quiet. Okay. I gotta reset it, I guess, for 20 minutes from now. And it wouldn't be a brew day without burning myself a little bit. And I opened up the pot earlier, and the steam got out, and I don't know if you can see that, but it doesn't look very good. I need to run it under lukewarm water, I believe, is the proper protocol for that. But there's my last hop addition, and I got my sanitation bucket, which is apparently my brew bucket. I don't know what I'm gonna do this time. This time I've got like my big Tupperware, and I'm gonna put the ice inside the Tupperware instead of inside the tub, because the tub is just like, there's so much room for the ice to just go whoo all over the place. And I actually bought ice ahead of time this time. Usually I forget and then have to go to the store at the last second. So yes. Hey, so here's my spent grains, and I was just wondering, do you give any of your spent grains to your dog? I'm thinking Brewdog could use a little bit, but I'm also thinking I probably shouldn't give him too much because he might have some problems. I mean, it's not a lot of fiber, you know? That's like pure fiber, right? So I think I'll probably give him like a cup or two of the spent grains, and then I'll just get rid of the rest of them. Here's my chilling wort. I really need to stir this right now. But I put it in this tub this time, and then I've got ice water down in here, which I actually remembered to buy ice this time. So that's good, and we're gonna continue to stir this, and then add. I've got a whole nother bag of ice in the freezer if this all melts. Oh my gosh, look at this! I had no idea how useful this little thermometer was, but it's got the little red dial is the lower temperatures. So right now it is whatever it says, 66, and then I put it in here and it says, oh, I don't know, like 80 something, 82. Oh my gosh, I didn't know. And we are a waste not, want not household, and so the bag that my grains came in goes inside my cupboard with my other trash bags. And it will get used for the trash can, or maybe recycling. Sometimes recycling, sometimes it actually gets used as a trash bag. But the trash bag never gets trashed unless there's more trash inside the trash. I'm almost done, but I'm thinking about what I want to brew next all of a sudden. Is that what everyone does when they're like mostly done with their brew day? They're just like, oh man, what am I gonna do next time? Because I do. Pretty much like every time I brew a beer, I'm just like constantly thinking about the next beer. And I think next, I'm kind of into this idea of sessionable ales, because it just was like such a manageable amount of grains, and I still don't have a mash tun, and just not having like tons and tons of grains, and then plus doing a 3-gallon batch instead of 5, it was like really nice. So next I'm thinking, I tried, my first beer I ever brewed was like a hef kind of a thing, but I think it kind of got infected, but it was good. It just kind of turned a little sour and fruity, and it actually was a fruited hef, so heck, the fruits might have added some stuff to it. I boiled them, but anyway, off topic, I'm thinking maybe trying a hef again or trying like a brown ale, since this British Mild's pretty kind of getting close to a brown ale in some ways. Maybe do like a Downtown Brown clone. I think that's a Lost Coast brown ale that I really like. So maybe do something like that. Who am I kidding? I'm probably going to have to brew another mild. I mean, unless this one comes out and I'm just like, mwah, Bella. No, I shouldn't say that. I should say, mwah. Ah, right good beer then. Wow, that was a bad British accent. Not original gravity, initial gravity. Okay, so I've already done it, but it is actually sitting like right perfect at 0.040, and it's not focusing on that very well. Oh, there it goes. A little bit more than that. I don't know, 0.042 maybe, which is great. And then I got to find out how much I've got in that. But before I took the initial gravity, I kind of stirred it up. Do you guys do that, or is that a big no-no? Do you wait for some flocculant to settle? I don't think it really makes a difference. But I don't know. So let me know if I wasn't supposed to stir it before taking the initial gravity, or if I was. Yeah, 0.0. And oh yeah, and it's at 73 degrees. Yeah. Yeast is pitched, and here's my bucket. In the bucket, I spilled a little bit over there. That's okay. We're not going to talk about it. Here's my technique. See that? We didn't really need to do it, but isn't it nice to see? I've got 3 3/4 gallons, which, yeah, that's not 3. I guess not as much boiled out as I thought was going to. But that's okay, and I'm well within the initial gravity of a lot of these mild recipes. I think this mild recipe actually was a little bit heavier, or, you know, like more alcoholic than some of them. So we'll see what happens when it turns, you know, when it comes out in like a week or two. And now I think I'm gonna drink this. It's been smelling so good today as I brewed it, and yeah, I can't wait to see what it turns out like. And this isn't very sweet at all, and I know that British Milds aren't supposed to be very sweet, but I'm really hoping that something happens during fermentation, because it smells divine. And I mean, I understand it is the wort, so maybe it's not going to taste the best, but it is not very sweet and kind of watery right now, so I'm nervous, but that's okay. I've got to be less nervous and trust the yeasts. In yeasts, we trust. Thanks so much for watching, and I'm the Tipsy Knitter. My name's Nissa Wilson, and I'm here in Kentucky. And if you want to give me a ring, whatever, give me a message or whatever, I'd love to read your comments. I am on YouTube, obviously. I'm also on Untapped, so friend me on there and you can see what I'm drinking. And also Instagram. I post a lot of Instagram pictures. So thanks very much for watching my brew day, and good luck with your SJporr challenge as well. See you later. Bye-bye.